Welcome, KSL Gang. Welcome KSL gang. Today I'm going to be reviewing Bath & Body Works Sol de Janeiro dupes. I'm also going to be adding in layering combinations for these, which I have throughout the years, but with these particular ones I'll add in 3 combos for each fragrance. And you can use the combos with the originals or the dupes. So we have Vacation Vibes, Solar Shine, and Pink Paradise. I only got the minis just to try out. Besides, I have the Sol de Janeiro ones, so I wasn't in a rush to get the full size. And I said if I like them and during a sale, I'll definitely pick up 1 each, and of course just for the packaging in a full size. I wish the minis had the white tops as well. Then after the review, I want to talk a little bit about why I think a lot of companies are duping Sol de Janeiro, which we probably already know, but okay, let's jump in. So we're going to start out with Vacation Vibes, which is inspired by Brazilian Crush Cheriosa 62. The notes in Vacation Vibes are whipped pistachio, sun-drenched jasmine, and praline amber. And the notes in 62 are pistachio, almond, heliotrope, jasmine petals, vanilla, salted caramel, and sandalwood. It's a lot of notes, but it don't need to be the exact same notes for them to smell close or identical. So on the opening on both, I do get that strong, nutty sunscreen aroma, because with 62, that's what I get first. But I will say 62 is a lot more nutty on the opening. Vacation Vibes is a little bit more floral forward. Because of that salted caramel and vanilla scent is so strong in 62, it kind of outshines Vacation Vibe when it comes to that. Even though the praline amber, that gives off that caramel vanilla scent, and it's definitely there. As 62 dries down, you do get that floral note, but that salted caramel and vanilla and the woody aroma, it still holds on. Vacation Vibes is nutty, it's floral, and it has that hint of sweetness in there on the dry down, but the sweetness is not as potent as 62. But they both hold that warm, beachy sunscreen scent. But no matter how you put it between these two, they smell similar and to some identical. A lot of people might ask, if you have 62, should you bother to get Vacation Vibe? Or if you never got 62 and you want to get Vacation Vibe first, you can. And it also going to depend if you want 62 because of the name, the popularity of it, or if you just want something that smells close and similar to it, Vacation Vibes would be perfect. Because like I said, even though if I don't pick up that heavy caramel note, you might pick it up. These are just coming from me and my senses and my opinion of it. You might say Vacation Vibes is not even all that floral like what I'm getting from it. The lasting power on these is around the same distance. The only thing 62 had was it was heavier on the caramel note, and that's without any pairings. Of course, when I get the oil and all the added stuff to it, it could bring a bit more. Brazilian Crush probably had 30 minutes up on Vacation Vibes, not that much. So pretty good. So I think Bath & Body Works did a really great job duping 62, and I definitely want to pick up the other pieces in this collection. I mean, they have a body butter. Yes, it's a glotion. I prefer the glotion sometimes more so in the summertime, so likely I'll still get it. They also have a shimmer body oil and exfoliating scrub, so as soon as the sale happens, I'm definitely going to pick up everything in the collection. And some fragrance combinations you can try out with Vacation Vibe or 62. We have Good Chemistry in Coffee Cloud, Bath & Body Works Viva Vanilla, and also Mixed Bar Whipped Almond. And next we have Solar Shine, which is inspired by Brazilian Crush Cheriosa 87 Rio Radiance. The notes in Solar Shine are radiant coconut, sunlit tuberose, and bronze tonka. In 87 they are solar tuberose, leche de coco, which is milk, and creamy vanilla. Both of these have a strong opening, but for different reasons. With Solar Shine, I get a lot more of a coconut aroma, and with 87 that tuberose stand out. And another thing about tuberose is I don't care if it's more affordable or a higher end. Tuberose for me, on me, it always have a lingering aroma. It always make the fragrance last and stick. Now the openings on these two might be a little bit different, but as they both start drying down, that's when it comes together on both. I mean, they are pretty spot on. And Rio Radiance always reminded me of Copper Coconut Sands from Bath & Body Works, and this is what these to it giving a little bit, but Copper Coconut Sands is a little bit more warmer. But they all smell very perfumey, and the fragrance always have that high-end vibe as well when you have tuberose in there. These both definitely give off that summer beachy vacation scent. It even puts me in the likes of Bath & Body Works Getaway Soiree, which is going to be a fragrance combo to pair with these. Also, 87 has more of a creamy aroma too, especially on the complete dry down. And Solar Shine is going to give you coconut from the opening to the dry down. You definitely get that tuberose. I do get that bronze tonka on the dry down. It also gives off a creamy effect, but it's not as creamy as 87. I love that they both smell perfumey. I will say 87 does have a stronger dry down. They both open up strong, but with 87 it still stays there when it's completely dry down. And Solar Shine is more medium, but they both smell very, very similar and close. You can definitely get what Bath & Body Works was duping when they did Solar Shine. Some fragrance combos for these two: you can do Getaway Soiree, you can do Kai Alpha Sun, which is a super strong tropical coconut fragrance. I mean, this thing lasts all day. I'm not just saying that, it really does. It also got some fruity notes in there, like one of my favorite tropical perfumes. Also, Bath & Body Works Frosted Coconut Snowball. You know, that one has the coconut, the vanilla, freesia, and the woody and sugary notes. It brought a really nice vanilla coconut sweetness to it. I know for sure the 87 brings me to that 5-hour mark. The Solar Shine lasts about 3 hours without any pairings. Also, not on the clothes. These are just skin testings, but they did a really great job on this one as well. Last, we have Pink Paradise, which is inspired by Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 68. The notes in Pink Paradise are pink dragon fruit, wild hibiscus, and blush moss. In 68, there are pink dragon fruit, lychee essence, Brazilian jasmine, ocean air, hibiscus, sheer vanilla, and sun musk. Considering all the notes in 68, when I say these are identical, the most identical to the other two. The other two, like I said, they are close, resemble, all that. But this one, from the opening to the dry down on both, these are identical to me. I'm like, they really showed out with this one. There's no, I'm smelling more of this, more of that. I mean, the way that it's set up, even the strength of it, because 68, I always said it's not that super heavy, strong one. It's nice and sheer, it's airy, and it's not light either. It's medium, but it's just a really soft, delicate one. It's fruity and sweet, but not overly fruity and sweet. The hibiscus is not overwhelming, because I know how that can be in fragrances. Now, usually I don't say this when it comes to any fragrance, but if you get Pink Paradise, I don't know if you need 68. Like I said, depending if you just want it because of the name. And this one has never been one that projects really crazy, like a long lingering trail. It's always been closer to a skin scent to me, but you can definitely smell it if you're up on someone. And it also depends how much you spray. Now, I will say the 68 does last a bit longer on the skin than Pink Paradise. I'll say about an hour and a half longer, but still not too bad when the fragrances are pretty much identical. So I cannot wait to get the oil to this and the glotion to layer everything to see how it's going to last even longer. When it comes to combinations with these, you can definitely have fun with it, because it's not any notes in it that's too overwhelming, overpowering, where it will overpower something else. If anything, whatever fragrance you pair these with can overpower it. The first combo is Yara. Love this one. One of my most prettiest, girliest fragrances in my collection. And I'm happy they came out with a 50 ml, but it pairs so beautifully with 68 or Pink Paradise. Now, you probably only need about 1 spray per 2-3 sprays with the body mist, because Yara can take over if you go crazy on it. So you definitely want to balance these out when pairing these two. Next, you can also use Kayali Eden Sparkling Lychee or the Paris Corners version. They made a dupe of it, which is amazing. The Paris Corner holds a bit more fruitiness to it. They are both good and very, very similar. And the last one is Victoria's Secret Pomelo Orange. I love adding citrus fragrances to 68. All these are definitely summer ready and for right now. Okay guys, that's going to complete my review and my layering combinations with Bath & Body Works Sol de Janeiro dupes. Like I said at the beginning, I'm going to talk a little bit about why a lot of companies are duping Sol de Janeiro. I mean, I feel like they're saying they're super popular. I mean, they've been popular for a while, but to me, TikTok is definitely a top place where a lot of fragrances get hyped up and they go viral pretty quickly, depending on how many people talking about it. And not just for Sol de Janeiro, but a lot of different companies, but definitely Sol de Janeiro. And of course, you see a lot of dupes because they're like, I can make this, but make it more affordable. Sol de Janeiro is not not too crazy. But if you can get something that's even more affordable, why not if you can get something just as good to save a couple of dollars here and there? So I mean, I think Dollar Tree has some dupes for Sol de Janeiro, 5 and Below, Trader Joe's. I'm sure I'm leaving out some more. A week ago, I purchased another fragrance on TikTok Shop that I think supposed to be a dupe for $62. And of course, a lot of people saying that it's lasting way longer. I'm definitely intrigued with this one. I'm not sure if like on Amazon or anything yet, but it's definitely making its way around TikTok. I think I should be getting that one Monday actually. People say it's a lot more vanilla, a lot more stronger, but we'll see. And of course, it's a big marketing strategy for a lot of companies to get in on the hype. And if you're like really into fragrances, I think it's just a happy fun about it. Like you go out and find these different dupes and you compare to see which one has the best dupe and all that. So it makes a lot of fun content for viewers and creators. I mean, do you need every dupe out there? Of course not, but it is for a lot of collectors that like this type of stuff. So if they love it, I love it for them. And dupes has always been around, from makeup to fragrances, but now it's just on an all-time high, and a lot of companies are coming out with dupes like of everything. And also I believe body sprays are taking over right now. It seems like a lot of companies have fragrance mists. It's so many different fragrance mists coming out, like I just can't keep up, and I'm not gonna keep up, but I'm definitely gonna pick up the things that I actually like. And if Bath and Body Works want to keep coming out with dupes, I'm all for it. But it is nice when they come out with their original scents and stuff like they have in the past, to come out with these like unique collections, especially during the summertime. But I'm sure a lot of us would love to see some of the oldies that were out once before and their original scents. But let me know, what do you think about this collection? How you picked it up? How you tried it at? Or you waiting on a sale? But if you haven't already, subscribe and join the KSL gang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey KSL gang, if you love cooking and watching cooking videos and super easy recipes, make sure you check out my main channel in Keke's Kitchen. I'll see you over there.